Fire Emblem is one of Nintendo's most controversial franchises, and it's nothing to do with the games themselves. These turn-based RPGs have sold millions of copies worldwide, and is actually one of Nintendo's more mid-range franchises, just below what you'd see with Zelda and Mario. But why is the game series so controversial? Now, there are two reasons I want to go over in this video why I think they're so controversial. And you guys are probably already understanding these, and you probably already know what these are. But if you're new, make sure you subscribe as well, just so you can catch my video. So, the first reason I want to go over is the influence of Western RPGs and JRPGs. Now, JRPGs are very different to Western RPGs in a lot of ways. For example, Fire Emblem, which is obviously a JRPG, is turn-based. It's more focused on the characters and action and combat and the style. Whilst Western RPGs, like, say, Fallout, are more open world sort of RPGs, less combat focused, more exploration focused, and that to me is like a big difference between the two different genres. You also got to factor in another thing. Fire Emblem isn't the top tier franchise for Nintendo. It's never going to be a top tier franchise for Nintendo. It's one of the more mid-range tiers alongside game series like Kirby and Metroid. The top tier franchises for Nintendo are like Zelda and Mario. So when you have 8 characters from Fire Emblem in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, some fans get a little bit offended. Some fans of Nintendo's other games get a little bit upset because they don't play Fire Emblem and they don't know who these characters are or why these characters are in the game. But I feel like a lot of people seem to forget that Super Smash Bros. is a Nintendo product. So a lot of the characters in Super Smash Bros. Are Nintendo characters. And alongside us having 8 Fire Emblem characters, we have obviously a load of mainstay characters from other franchises like Mario, like Zelda, like Metroid. We have characters from different games within the Nintendo portfolio as well as other games. And I feel like the reason Fire Emblem gets so much hate is largely due to, obviously, the difference between a JRPG and a Western RPG, and also Super Smash Bros. Because I understand, obviously, with Western RPG stuff, people have different genres that they like and they enjoy. I like my first-person shooters. I'm not really a fan of third-person shooters, but I like my first-person shooters. But then you also have people who are like, okay, I don't like shooting games in general. I like building games. I like survival games. I like stuff like that. And I completely understand that. But with Fire Emblem, for example, the Smash Bros. Thing is the hard part. It's the sticking point. Because how do you balance it out? You know, there might be some characters that you think, oh, this is an iconic character from the first Fire Emblem game from 1990, for example. And you might think, okay, brilliant, they're getting their own character in Smash Bros. Brilliant. But then, like, not every character from the Fire Emblem series will get a Smash Bros. Character. Same like not every character from the Mario series will get a Smash character. Nor will every character from, like, Zelda get a Smash Bros. Character. And it's a balancing act. And I think the longer a franchise goes on as well, the more characters from the games should actually be in these sort of fighting games like Smash Bros. Now, whether or not we actually see a change, I don't know. But I also feel like the hate towards Fire Emblem is actually quite bad because most of the people who hate the series haven't even played it. My best friend is a huge gamer, but he does not play JRPGs besides Persona. So he's never actually played Fire Emblem. The only games I believe he has on the Switch are like Mario and Pokemon. But he's never played Fire Emblem, and then he will complain to me that Fire Emblem ruined Smash Bros. And as someone who plays Smash Bros. And has to fight his passes, I don't think that's Fire Emblem has ruined Smash Bros. I think it's made it more interesting. I feel like having all these different characters from different games makes it more interesting, you know? And Fire Emblem itself isn't a bad franchise. It's an interesting idea. It's an interesting game series. But then, like, when it comes down to it, so many people don't like Fire Emblem, largely based off of it being there being so many characters in Smash Bros. I mean, there's 8 characters in Fire Emblem and Smash Bros. Like, then again, you can argue that, like, Link from Zelda appears multiple times as different characters in Smash Bros. I believe Mario has more than one variant as well. So you can argue that, like, at least these are technically different characters. But I think the controversy around I believe the controversy around Fire Emblem is overblown. I don't think it, it deserves the hate it gets, but that's just my opinion, and I can't change everyone's opinion. I can just have my own and add mine to the conversation. So, let me know what you guys think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that sort of stuff. I need to get 1 million subscribers, guys. So please subscribe, please like, all that stuff. And until next time, I've been EC, and I'm signing out. Peace.